Hello, my fireflies, and welcome back to the TheCyanFirefly. It's me, Lyiat, and today I'm gonna bring you a little footage of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now, you might notice that I'm starting this game differently than what I start most of my videos with. This is obviously not the title screen. Wanna know why? Because this game does not fit my normal method of recording videos. It is just way too big for me to spend a lot of time doing the whole background, so I'm gonna have to do a run and gun commentary here.
Malik, you might have been right about that trap.
So basically right now what I have to do is get through
Bell Tower?
here.
They're the police in Lower Hengshire.
God, that's loud, and
They're
I
under
cannot
contract with the
hear
Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
Alright, so basically what I have to do is I have to get through here. I have to manage to get into Hengshire Court Gardens. Now there are multiple ways I can do this. I can take to the roofs, I can go down here, I can do whatever. If I really wanted to, I could even beat my way through these guards. However, I'm a sneaky person. So let's go through here while I tell you generally what this game is. Then again, most of the people who watch my channel probably know what this is anyway, but I don't particularly care. Now, what is Deus Ex Human Revolutions? Deus Ex Human Revolutions is the third game in a series of futuristic tech, what would I call it? Futuristic cyberpunk games. Yeah, cyberpunk sounds right about. They're generally done in the first person, though this particular... Oop, let's avoid these guys. But this particular game has added third-person elements in the ability to actually peek around corners and take aim. Let's bring out a gun to do that. And take aim around corners, if... Maybe? There we go. Yeah, and to take aim around corners. Now, the game follows the protagonist, Adam Jensen. Adam Jensen was involved in a severe accident, I can't really tell you the specifics about it, which caused him to be augmented kind of against his will, so the character feels a little remorse towards that. I don't particularly like that particular aspect of the story because augments are frickin' badass, and now he is a bigger badass than he ever was before, and... Hey, I fully support augmentation. I can't wait for that to happen in real life, so Adam is kind of a baby in that respect, but whatever. Now, you can actually just do so much in this game. I really do not have the time to show you absolutely everything. Now, I play a sneakier Jensen, so what I like to do is hack and sneak around enemy areas and just generally be all around sleuthy, I guess you would say. So what I'm gonna do here is hack this little terminal and figure out what's going on in here.
Access granted.
Awesome. That was pretty quick. So let's go on in here and see if this gives me a path to my goal. Now, I've also specialized in non-lethal weaponry. Here's the menu. It's all square base, so certain items take up more space in your inventory than others. This inventory is a complete mess, I know, shut up. I also have some stun gun darts in here I really don't need. So I have several lethal weapons, I also have several non-lethal weapons. I use rocket launchers against big robots, so that's why I have that in there. I've got a silent sniper rifle for when non-lethal just doesn't work. A shotgun for really up-close engagements, tranq rifle, and this little PEPS weapon. This is probably one of the coolest weapons in the game. Hopefully I'll get to use it during the course of this video. But basically it shoots a big burst of energy that just knocks out everybody in front of me. It is amazing. So, yeah, it looks like this might have gotten me into the building. You get experience because this game does have RPG elements, which allows you to upgrade your augmentations. But yeah, you get experience for certain actions you do in the game, for exploring certain areas. Yes, for exploring additional areas, you tend to get an experience boost for it, so you're encouraged to explore the world in that respect. Why did my shotgun come out? I have no idea. So let's go up here, jump up here, go up the ladder. The only downside to that, though, is they seem to really encourage you to play up the stealth aspect of the game, because that's what really gets you the most experience. Otherwise, you just don't seem to get as much if you run and gun. The bonuses for taking opponents down non-lethally and by hiding are just better. I don't know really why they would do that. It's kind of unfortunate.
No idea, sir. We better find out. That elevator has to be free at all times. Our specialist needs to get up here and bring this computer.
Alright. Before I go and deal with this, let me show you the augmentation menu itself. Now, you get praxis points every time you level up. You can also find them in the world. What praxis points allow you to do is select certain upgrades. There are so many freaking upgrades in this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. Flash suppressants, cooldown timer to know how long alarms are going to be, ways to enhance your hacking abilities, the ability to hack turrets. It's crazy, and I also really don't have time to discuss all the variant things in it. However, what I did come in here to show you is this little reflex booster. Now, what this allows me to do is take down 2 opponents at once in melee range. So what I'm going to do here is charge around the corner and knock both of these suckers out.
What the hell is...
And take it. Now, unfortunately, they both saw me, so I'm not going to get the ghost achievement for this level. However, they didn't activate an alarm, so that's pretty good. They're both knocked out now, so I probably won't have to deal with them again unless we run into an enemy that wakes them up. Now, there seems to be a couple of guys in there. I have no idea. Okay, none of them are looking at the door. Let's open up the door. Okay. Let's slide in here. Come around. Got my gun ready. Oh my. Alright, let's see where they're going before I actually just charge in there and get my face shot off. I don't have any of the defensive augments that would allow me to take more shots. Okay. So it looks like this is the only guy that patrols. This might be easier to deal with than I thought. Alright, let's wait until he's no longer looking at me and slip right here. Come around this way. Yeah, this is a piece of cake. Now, another thing I should mention is that all your augments are based off of an energy bar you might see up in the corner. It's basically takes the form of a couple of batteries. Those don't fully recharge. Only at this point, only the first bar actually recharges. In order to gain anything further in that, you need to consume these pro energy bars. I've got a couple of them in my inventory. I kind of obsessively hoard them. Let's take you out. Boof. Alright, and let's put that guy to sleep. And let's eat one of those energy bars I just talked about. And room is clear. Jensen will take none of your bullshit. Alright, let's keep moving. Ooh, what's toy doll? Did that do something? I hear something happening when I press that. It's kind of odd. Maybe it changed something about the area. I have no idea. That's an interesting thing to do with this game. There's just so much to it. Looks like a little hidden alcove. Oh, something I probably should have mentioned earlier. You can search bodies and get money. Money can be used to purchase various equipment, like other guns, ammunition, health packs. Your health regenerates up to 100. To gain health above that, you need to consume food and drink alcohol. Which drinking alcohol is hilarious in the in this game. It gets in. Oh, I just wasted some ammunition. Silly Lyiat. It makes your screen all blurry. You can still act during it. Tell you what, hacking while you are drunk is one of the funniest and most challenging things to do in this game. Oh, the toy opens that little... Oh, okay. I'm just being silly. Why'd they blow a hole in the wall then? I have no idea. Alright, so let's break into this little security system. Should be pretty easy. It's only level 1. And I am Das Master Hacker. So, alright, let's fortify our position, which increases the difficulty for somebody else to hack that zone. The way to lose a hack is when you see the red lines get all the way to your starting node. The way to stop that from happening is to use your resources like the stop worm, which makes it stops the trace. You can also hack the capture these spam points, which lowers the speed rating, I guess, of the tracer and makes it harder for it to get to you. So I'm going to do that now. I forget what soften does. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so he's now trying to trace me. Let's fortify my position so he is going to have a hard time in getting to me. And let's capture everything. Oop. Oh yeah, it's gonna take him forever to get to me anyway, so I've got this. I've got this in the bag. These little square nodes actually give you stuff for hacking them, so it's always a good idea to try to hack them when you get the chance. And all you basically have to do is get to the green node at the end, and then you succeed. Pretty easy, pretty fun. Alright, let's see what we got here. No, I'm not going to read these for you. If you really want to read them yourself, pause it and then take a look at it. God, that spelling is horrible. Looks like I have to head down to the hive.
The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen.
Alright, so let's continue on here. I love exploring. There's just so much to all these areas. And it's almost always worth it. You get so much interesting equipment.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive.
That.
It's notorious in black market circles.
That.
If this Dutchman is running,
I don't have the hog meant to deal with that, do I? Alright. My pistol is silenced, so I'm just gonna shoot it until it breaks. Maybe not. I have no way of getting through here, do I? Blast. Alright, let's go this way instead. Looks like I can't explore down that way. A pity. Alright, where did this let me out into? Yes, vent exploring goodness. It is returned from the other two games. Yes, I know most of you don't want to acknowledge that Invisible War ever happened, but unfortunately it did, so deal with it. Oh, here's beer, so I can show you what being drunk looks like. Whee! Everything is blurry. Amazing. Kind of like my first experience with alcohol. Alright. Let's go in here. Head straight down. This game wonderfully makes you feel like a badass at every single point. You feel incredibly powerful. Let's put away my weapon just in case I run into anybody.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is he's tied to the triads.
Alright, I can probably take both of these morons out without too much trouble.
Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Oh my.
Must have something really juicy in his hard drive. He's got to have a password for it.
Yep, let's take both out. Dealt with. Alright, so both of them are knocked out. I really had no reason to do that. That was just for fun. You can drag bodies out of the way so people don't see them. You generally don't have to do that all that much, but in some places it's kind of important if you don't want to alert everybody to your presence. Also, if you're doing non-lethal like me, if anybody comes across the bodies, they can just wake them up, which is kind of unfortunate and not all that great. Ooh, hack this. Nobody see me. I love hacking. It's probably one of the funnest things in this game to me. Hacking can get you all sorts of juicy background information, and I just have fun doing it. It's kind of challenging, especially some of the higher level hacks. So let's grab all of this and hope nobody comes up behind me and starts shooting. Dealt with. Sorted. Alright. Let's crouch down. I was already crouched. Looks like there's a guy up there somewhere. I can't tell. Nah, I don't want to go out that way. Looks like it'd just be far more trouble than it's worth. So let's hack this. And make our sneaky escape. So to be honest, that's all there really is to this game as far as that goes. There are other levels of it. There are different augments you can get to open up different paths. Like there's an augment that allows you to punch straight through a wall, kind of like the Kool-Aid Man, which is hilarious. Alright, let's fortify this, which will do nothing because he's actually coming from that angle. Oh, we can actually hack him. Let's do that instead because there's a bigger experience bonus for it. Yes, if you hack this entire thing, you get all the bonuses regardless. In some hacks, it's actually impossible to do that. Woo. Somebody's apartment. Looks like there was a murder here. There's definitely blood all over the ground. More lore? Maybe. Bell tower pigs. This guy seems unhappy. The door is ajar. Alright. Let's get out here. Oh my. See, this is why I love exploring. This is why exploring is completely worth it. What is in here? Is it Praxis? We shall see. I like loot. Doesn't matter what game I'm playing, I just adore loot. Spam that. Take this point. Did I do a quick stop? I might have done a quick stop by accident. My mouse isn't all that great, so sometimes I click on things I didn't intend to click on. No, it's just credits, but credits are cool. And I did gain a praxis point from doing it. Revolver ammo. This guy randomly had revolver ammo sitting on his bathroom tub. Was he planning on ending it all someday? Wow, so there's actually no reason I'm going in here other than picking up some credits. Alright. So I want to show you a little bit more of this game, to be honest. There is an entire social aspect to it, like speaking to people, proving them wrong, so I'm probably going to make a little cut here unless something really important happens in the near future, just so I can show you... Oop, oh my. Just so I can show you what that aspect of the game is like. Oh, please don't look over here. Please don't look over here. Oop, okay. Let's keep out of his view. I get a look at him. Nope, no way I can orient the camera. So I'll show you the social aspect of the game, and that'll be that. Owned like a ninja. I'm going to take a moment and show you this other cool little augment I have, which is basically, I don't want to call it a levitation, but it's a slow fall. It looks really cool. Whee! If I choose to, I can cause a static explosion that knocks everybody around me flying. It is amazing. What's in here? I get so easily sidetracked with exploration. What is up here? I can't just go straight to any area. I have to explore everything. It's why I can hardly ever do RPGs anymore. Especially now that I've started this channel, I just don't have the time. Oh, there's something cool over there. I want it, but I don't have the augment that allows me to kool-aid man through walls. I need that augment. Now that I know that there's something cool over there, I totally need that augment. Didn't I get a praxis point? Can I buy that augment? Yes, I can! Okay. Ready for this? Oh yeah! That is just silly. And all it is stun gun darts. Of course. Completely useless to me. But completely worth it. Ah, okay, so this wasn't entirely fruitless. Oop. Something just flashed. I don't care. Alright. Drop all these. I'll pick them up after. Now that is a weapon upgrade. I can use it to upgrade a large amount of my weapons. It just gives them enhanced capacity for the weapon clip. I've been upgrading my silent sniper rifle a lot because when the chips are down and I need something that can stop my opponents dead, that is a one-shot weapon. Very easy to deal with. And I don't have to deal with the issue of my opponents waking up my enemies afterward. Oh, poor guy. Looks like I scared the crap out of him. Oh well, I don't care. See if I can find a merchant, show you guys what that's all about. Yeah, this video is going to be long, and it's going to contain some cuts. But you guys are already used to that, so you'll understand. Or you'll rage at me in the comments section. One or the other. Though, you guys seem to be pretty silent on the whole comments thing, which I kind of find unfortunate. I really wish you guys would talk a little more, discuss what you liked and didn't like about my videos. It's actually really valuable to people like me, so I can improve my content. So please, if you have a problem with anything I'm doing, let me know. And I will take it under advisement. I'm very open to that kind of thing. I'm not just going to ban you from my channel and tell you never to show up here again. Unless, of course, you're being a dick. Then I'll direct you to kiss my ass, because there's no reason to be a dick on the internet. Alright. Knock them both on the ground. And Q. That just looked silly. Alright. I thought that actually knocked him out. It doesn't look like it knocks him out, but it does knock them flat on their butts. Oh no. Those were that was a merchant. Ah, no! Ah, blast! I just completely screwed that up. I do not have access to, oh well. As long as they didn't have a praxis for sale, I guess I'm okay with it. I am an idiot. Well, I can say that everything you do in this game has a consequence. And punching out a merchant and losing permanent access to his wares is definitely a consequence. Wow, there's a lot over here. Oh, limb clinic. This is a good thing to show you guys. Limb clinics, in the lore, are where people get augmentations altered, added on, or just generally repaired. This is also where you can buy a bunch of Praxis kits. So I can slap those on.
Lim International welcomes you. You are preferred client? Select what you want from computer.
With the phony Chinese accent, of course. To Praxis.
You're very welcome.
Now, buying Praxis is kind of buying experience. Some people might like it, some people won't. I can tell you that there is literally no way to get all the augmentations in the game with or without buying Praxis. So it's just something you're gonna have to deal with if you want to get a lot of augmentations. Alright, let's go speak to somebody. We're looking for Tom, right? Let's go do that.
You've got to be kidding me. The owner of the most popular club in
Ah,
Asia has
okay.
his office
Is
in
this
a
Tom?
smelly old basement.
What can I get you?
No, this is the bartender. Alright, let's
looking
go
for
ask for
Tom.
Tong then.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Alright, let's head upstairs and go see Tong. And then I'll probably just end this video, because I really want to show you guys the persuasion mechanics. And I think I get to do that when talking to Tong. I don't know. I have not played this far in the game. I actually bought this game yesterday. Not yesterday. A couple of days back when it went on sale on Steam, because before then I actually really didn't have the money to pick it up. So, are you Tong? Maybe?
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
No, you do not
Good.
seem to be Tong.
I need to see your boss.
Alright, let's do this.
Really? Well, I'm sorry.
So
White
this
Boy.
is the
Mr.
persuasion
Tong
system.
sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come
You know what?
halfway
I'm just
around
going to
the world
explain it
take
after
no
this
for an answer.
conversation. Alright, so at this point I actually get multiple different choices, and this is where the persuasion actually comes in. What I have to do is get the persuasion level all the way up to the top, which I can do in a variety of different ways. I get these little conversation choices. There's also a personality type thing that comes into play. Now, characters are either alpha, beta, or omega, and at some point in the conversation I'll get a choice.
Are you done?
Stop talking while I'm explaining to my viewers. Don't do it. I don't like being interrupted. You should see what happened to the Bastion guy. Anyway, I can release pheromones and force the conversation in a direction I want. However, I don't get as much experience points for doing it that way. Best way to do it is to bring the persuasion level all the way up. Now, you get these personality traits. This particular character is confident, pragmatic, and envious. So, confronting him directly is probably not the best way to go about this. Like a cat playing with a mouse, he likes to toy people. Feasible to do some greed, personal gain. Cannot be rationalized with when he's in this toying around mode. Okay. So if I insist... Let's see. Threatening him sounds like a bad idea.
Hey, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Let me read my choices. Let me think here. Now, pinpoint or advise? Alright. Let's prove that we're not a fool here. Let's pinpoint him.
You expect me
See
to
if
fall
that
for
works. Oh, yep, that raised up the persuasion level. That's pretty good. Now, I could force this conversation in the direction I want. This guy's clearly an alpha, because multiple pips on alpha have appeared. In which that case, I would probably try to appease him. However, I want to get that persuasion level all the way up, because that's much better. Now, personal gain. So it seems like advising him in this case might tempt him because he likes gaining power. Let's do that one.
Being an outsider here gives me the advantage.
And why should I trust you? You're burnt up and half mechanical. Yeah, I say that like it's a bad thing. Being mechanical is good. At least it is in this universe, in my opinion. Alright, let's see here. I think insisting him is going to be very bad, so let's not do that.
Are you done?
No, I am not done. Looks like this is still appealing to his sense of personal gain. So let's try pinpoint this time.
Get rid of me, won't you?
Let's go meet with Tong. Silver Tongue. Oh yeah. Ooh, Darker Shades. I got an achievement. Let's see what that does. You convinced a fast talking bartender to let you see Tong. Cool. Alright, let's go meet Tong. And after that, I will be done for the day. Let me in? Yes? Maybe? Ooh, what's over here? Ooh. Probably shouldn't be exploring all of his backstocks, but... Ooh. Level 5 security rating. I can't get through there. Hello, mate. Let's go down here. It's a grate right there. I'm assuming you can just sneak through all this rather than actually having to... Actually, I'm going to wrap it up here, folks, because as it turns out, walking through there reveals a really, really interesting plot point. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys, because I'm a nice guy like that. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and comment if you enjoyed, and dislike and tell me why you didn't like it if you didn't enjoy. And really, that's all there is to it. This has been Lyiat with the TheCyanFirefly, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.